I started working at the college in January 1975, but I was a student here from September 1970 to July 74. I studied motor vehicle, and then went on to be a technician. Started as a technician, progressed up the ladder to senior technician, then to demonstrator. For a short time, I was also there was two of us that was deputy chief technician. As a member of staff, 41 years and about 3 months, something like that. When I first started here, you couldn't move down the corridors for students at 9 o'clock in the morning or any time during the day. When I come here as a student in 1970, B block, we used to call it the business block, was the staff car park, because our full-time students then was only one class or two, and it was a very small number. The majority of our students were apprentices either on block release or day release, and the change from a section which relied mainly on apprentices coming from industry to full-time students. When the government stops the subsidy to the firms, that was it. They didn't want to know. We had engineering students here, and they went back to work. Then they come back, and they literally told the lecturers, the engineering lecturers, that once their apprenticeship was over, they didn't have a job, and the firms weren't taking on any new apprentices. And we used to have an infill day, and the idea of it was for different departments to income links. And we went to France a couple of times on that day with other departments, other sections within Enfield College, within Enfield itself. One of them was a trip which all the support staff went out on a trip to Bath, and it was a good day out. Everyone enjoyed themselves. You took family members and everybody, and you went out to it. It was one of the Enfield days off. I think it's the high level of work required in the industry to what it was in 75. You still had the old spark ignition engines, oil changes and all that sort of thing. Electronic ignition, it was very limited to really high level cars, and it wasn't. Now it's all there. It's in everything.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't there, you could get a screwdriver and pliers and probably feeler gauges, and you could probably do a lot of jobs with that. But now again, without a computer, you can't even do the timing on a car. Some cars you can't even change the plugs without. And the same with brakes. You can't change the brakes without it. It's just a different way to do it. Before it was all written. It was lecture. Used to have a lecture, and the lecturer used to put it all over, and then the students used to take it in. Then they still had to go away and do their studying afterwards. Now it's a lot of it is computerised. They've got a bit more roistery to what they used, but no, they haven't actually changed much. They'll still want the same things. I think the college is got a lot to give the people. I think it's got a lot to give. It's got a lot to give. It's just a shame that a lot of the we used to at one time we used to do a lot of classes for the older generation, which over the years, because they weren't paid for by the government, they were sort of pushed to one side. But the college has been fantastic for the industry and for young people over the years. The amount of people it's trained, it's given the opportunity to gain. Similar to me, I went to Hackney College to start off with. When I left college, when I left school, I left at 15 with no qualifications. So all my qualifications have been gained since I went to college, working at Hackney College and at Southgate College and Barnet. So it's got a lot to give to the youngsters and for the future as well. And the students should really appreciate what they've got, not to let it go, because if they lose it, they lose a hell of a lot by losing it.